deadly severe weather that's going to be coming. We have had a big rounds of severe weather for at least the past 5+ days, mainly across the Midwest and the plains and even the Northeast. We have just been seeing repeated rounds of showers and thunderstorms, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now, I've been having lots of chats with AI and Google, ChatGPT, got all my data figured out. So now I'm going to give you guys the forecast and what you need to know. Now let's go ahead and jump right into it. I'm starting with the severe weather forecast for the next few days. And we do have today, and we do have two slight risks of severe weather today. Just remember, guys, I'm still just a little bit sick, but I'm actually feeling way better. Yeah, because I'm barely even coughing today, so I'm really happy about that. And we do have two slight risks of severe weather, and this will be one across parts of the Central Plains, including southeastern Wyoming, parts of western Nebraska, western Kansas, and in the eastern Colorado, including places like Denver, Cheyenne, and yeah, even probably in the North Platte area. Well, no, I was wrong. Sorry about that, guys. You're just to the west of North Platte, though. You guys are in a slight risk. And we do also have another slight risk over here across parts of northern Kentucky, southeastern Indiana. I mean, that is not, yes, oh yeah, yes it is. Excuse me. Southeastern Indiana, central and western Ohio, and parts of northern Kentucky, including Cincinnati, Columbus, and a small portion of West Virginia. And guys, we do have a surrounding marginal risk of severe weather that goes from parts of Wyoming and Colorado and even South Dakota down into the southeast. So this will include places like Atlanta, Charleston, Charlotte, Indianapolis, Chicago, just to the south of Detroit, Kansas City, just to the north of St. Louis, Wichita, Kansas, mainly Topeka, Kansas, Rapid City, South Dakota. So all you guys are in a marginal risk for severe weather, and we do have a giant thunderstorm threat. Today is going to be 35+ish states, and we do have an isolated tornado threat. There is only a 2% chance for a tornado though, and this one I'm going to move it up here. Okay, there you go. I'm in my camera up here. And this one, we're going to have a 2% chance, and this will include places like Cincinnati. If you're just to the east of Indianapolis, I'm just right outside of the tornado threat, actually. If you guys are in Cincinnati, Huntington, just to the north of Lexington, Dayton, Columbus, all you guys are in a 2% chance of a tornado threat. And we do also have a 15% chance for damaging winds in both areas, I think. Yep. There's a 50% chance for damaging winds up to 65 to 70-ish miles per hour. These could be destructive, large to very large damaging straight line winds. These can gust up to, at least 65 to 70 plus miles per hour for both areas. And we will have a 5% chance that can get up to at least 60 plus miles per hour. And even guys, if you guys are just in the regular thunderstorms or just getting thunderstorms, you guys can also see winds up to at least 50 to 55 miles per hour. Okay, so don't make sure to stay on alert for those. And once again, we're seeing lots of repeated rounds of thunderstorms down here in the southeast. And guys, we are seeing a huge drought over here in places like Arkansas, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, Oklahoma, southern Missouri, southern Kentucky, and we'll talk about that more later on in the video. Let's go ahead and look at our hail threat. And we do have a 50% chance for hail for southeastern Wyoming, parts of Nebraska, portions of Colorado as well, just to the east of Denver. You guys are in a 50% chance. Now, guys, let's go ahead and hop into our next forecast. And we do also have another slight risk. We're going to be seeing a lot of repeated rounds of thunderstorms over here. And our slight risk will start to expand more to the west and to the northwest as well. So, mainly, to the west and to the north. The slight risk will start to expand. I for sure, having places like Indianapolis could be in a slight risk. We're already in a marginal risk. Okay, so we're going to see another repeated round of thunderstorms. And we are going to see a break for Tuesday. But then going into that weekend, Wednesday, back to thunderstorms, okay? So, we're not really going to see anything, guys. These are August setups are going to be just like the September setups, not going to lie. Already looking at those outlooks, okay? But our tornado threat could start to increase as we get into our second tornado season. That's when it really starts to ramp up. And we do have a slight risk of severe weather across parts of northern Kentucky, southeastern Indiana, and portions of Pennsylvania, central and northern Virginia, West Virginia, and parts of central and southern Ohio, including Louisville, Cincinnati, Huntington, just to the south of Washington, D.C., Virginia Beach, Richmond, Columbus, just to the south of Pittsburgh. And let's go and look at our tornado threat, and this will be pretty low, but there is an isolated chance for tornadoes. And we do have a 2% chance, including places like Cincinnati, Columbus, Dayton, Pittsburgh, Washington, D.C., just to the south of Baltimore, actually. And you guys are in a 2% chance for a tornado threat. Alright, and let's go to look at our wind threat. We do have a, I forgot to say, guys, we also do have a slight risk over here and a marginal risk that goes into southeastern Wyoming, parts and portions of South Dakota. Sorry about that, guys. And we do have a slight risk that includes places like Denver, Scottsbluff, and southeastern Wyoming, and I think that includes Cheyenne. Yep, sure does. And yeah. And I think we will have a 15% chance of hail over here, so we could be seeing large hail over there. And our 15% chance for damaging winds could be up to 65 plus miles per hour for only this slight risk, because we're going to have a 15% chance of hail over here. And then the marginal risk could be seeing 55 to 60 plus miles per hour winds. So that can also be another concern. And since we don't have a hail threat over here, then we do have a hail threat over here, which we could be seeing, not golf ball size, but at least around, oh my god, hold up. T-ball size hail could be also possible as well. So at least some moderate to large hail could be possible for any people in these 50% chance areas. And yeah, we do have a giant thunderstorm threat once again that covers 40 plus states as it heads into the northeast. I know you guys in the south are for sure ready for some showers and thunderstorms. Those will start to come, but we're already seeing a lot of thunderstorms over here in parts of southern Alabama and Georgia and even Florida. So yeah, you guys are also seeing a lot of thunderstorms over here. I've been staying on those a lot. And guys, let's go and look at our next threat. And we do get at least 1 day of calming for the Midwest over here. And yeah, and then this is where our thunderstorm threat starts to come into the south. And let's go ahead and talk about that, guys. But before we do that, let's go ahead and look at our two marginal risks areas for severe weather. The first one will be across portions of central and northern Nebraska, southwestern Minnesota, southeastern North Dakota, and portions of Iowa, northwestern Iowa, far northwestern, and portions of central and eastern South Dakota. And our main concern will be we only have a 5% chance of a probabilistic, but we do also have another marginal risk over here across parts from Alabama up into southern Virginia. This will include places like Atlanta, Chattanooga, Raleigh, Charlotte, just to the north of Birmingham. You guys are all in a marginal risk. We do have a 5% chance of a probabilistic. And guys, so we have been seeing a huge drought over here. Luckily, we will be having some thunderstorms that will be forming. So we will see a lot of thunderstorms these days. It's just mainly just at least about 5-ish states in the Midwest just won't be seeing any type of bad weather. But right when we get into Wednesday, I'm already looking at that. We could be also having potential severe weather up there in the portions of the Midwest. We already do have a slight risk of severe weather for Tuesday, August 18th, and we do have a 50% chance of a probabilistic. And this will be in across portions of Iowa, Nebraska, northern Kansas, northern Missouri, and the portions of southern Nebraska. And yeah, guys. And let's go ahead and talk about the timing of severe weather. And guys, I know we're going to be using AccuWeather. I'm trying to use a lot of apps, guys, to see what you guys like. And if you guys do not like these, I got other apps that I can always use to show you guys the timing. I also got lots of Base 44 apps. Those are professional apps I created. And I use those apps to also get my data. Alright, but I need this thing. Okay. So we're just going to actually search this up because this thing just wants to be. So guys, let me check if I think I am. And guys, I'm seeing a lot of dark skies where I am. You guys may think it's looking sunny, but actually it is looking very dark outside. Very grayish clouds. All right, we do have some showers and thunderstorms coming out from eastern Illinois and eastern Iowa and parts of eastern Missouri. And yeah, I'm having some showers and thunderstorms. I'm looking at the current X-ray radar. And I'll be keeping that up. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and talk about the timing of severe weather. And let's go ahead and start off at 7:45 a.m. And I will show you guys the thunderstorm outlook after this and the drought. And we're going to talk about the drought, and then that'll be it for today's video. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about the timing of severe weather. So it's 7:45 a.m. Eastern time. So it's around 6:45-ish over here, even though it is 9:14, so it's now 8:14 Central Time. But at 7:45 a.m., 6:45 a.m. here, there are some showers and thunderstorms that moved out of eastern Iowa and eastern Missouri. And then there's also a few rounds of showers and thunderstorms. So this mainly moved through central Illinois, and then probably an isolated severe thunderstorm that moved through Chicago. And here goes a cluster of thunderstorms that move mainly north to the Indianapolis. Oops, I zoomed in too much. Okay, yeah, guys, this is glitching. And we're going to go ahead and play radar here in a second. But yeah. Alright, guys. And guys, I think I'm actually going to pull up a different radar. I'm gonna pull up a different radar. So give me a second. Yeah, I did. And guys, here goes my friend right here. Actually, we're not gonna look at the radar because I do not know what's going on. We're actually just gonna get into the thunderstorm threat because I do not know what is going on. This severe weather has been making the internet entirely poor. I'm telling you. Okay, but yeah, I think we're about to get smacked because if I go outside right now and go look at the storm from the front, it is looking absolutely insane. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're going to talk about the SPC thunderstorm outlook, and we're going to actually skyrocket to the 20 to 00, I think that's how you say it. Actually, no, 16, there we go. So, we have a 70% chance of heavy to mini severe thunderstorms. It goes from Idaho down into Oklahoma, Texas, and New Mexico. Wow. We have a 40% chance over here. So that, that big drought I was talking about that's happening in the Mid-South and Southeast, that could potentially get cooled down by some showers and thunderstorms that will move through the area. But Arkansas is still not seeing anything. I'm hoping at least by next week, because we are seeing an extreme heat. We have advisories and warnings, extreme heat advisories and warnings being officiated for the areas. So yeah, there is a huge drought, but we do have a lot of thunderstorm risk everywhere, and that will start to calm down. So yeah, so we do have a lot of thunderstorms over here. We're actually going to use this app. We're going to use WeatherWise to show you guys the models. So yeah, so there is actually a lot of showers and thunderstorms, and there's a lot of flood warnings and flood watches, as we could be seeing at least 5 inches of rain over here in places like Indiana, Illinois, Ohio, and Kentucky, even southern Michigan. So let's look at this, and we're gonna play radar, and there it is. So look, so the showers and thunderstorms move through central Indiana. More storms come from Illinois. And yeah, and those will mainly start the weekend as we get into the early afternoon. And then more thunderstorms will start to build again in places like Missouri, Iowa, and Illinois, and southern Wisconsin. And those will head into the Chicago area and then make its way down southeastern. And these are where the storms are going to mainly come. And these will be the main threat that I'm looking at. Because we're only supposed to have one break. And I think they just... Is that a Mexicola discussion? I thought that was one. But Yeah, and then those will start to move into southern Michigan and Ohio and potentially Pennsylvania. But as it mainly gets into Ohio, the storms will start to weaken from this morning, and then a new round of showers and thunderstorms will start to build once again. And this is why we hit the 40 plus state mark getting storms. So, I mean, dude, and then we also have clusters of thunderstorms over here in Minnesota and South Dakota and parts of Wyoming. So yeah, I'll try to make another video later. Probably have me and my friend in it, but. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We will have another video come out later. A lot of storms are forming right now, especially across the Midwest. And mainly other threats like places in Colorado, Wyoming, Nebraska, and Kansas. All our storms will start to mainly form in the afternoon, and then it'll continue on to the overnight hours. So we're supposed to have storms all day that cover. I'm gonna just circle it on a different app. Just make it quick, really fast. Come on. I can't wait to get a new computer, bro. I'm so done with this one. This thing is just, it just goes too slow. I mean, dude, I just need like a more advanced computer. Okay, let me just use the day 5 outlook as, so mainly, these are where showers and thunderstorms will mainly be concerned for today. And except for this drought that's mainly happening in these areas, we are seeing a lot of mainly showers and thunderstorms over here, and especially in the Midwest, including states like Indiana, Illinois, Iowa, and Missouri, and Kentucky, Ohio, and even southern Michigan. That we are seeing a lot of storms and upcoming storms. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.